I'm ashmable12.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create an email confirmation system so that when a user registers on your website, they must first have to confirm their email address by clicking a link in their email address before they can actually log in and use the site. So first thing I'm going to actually show you is the structure of the database table. I have added two new fields. So here you have just the basic ID, username, password and email. What I have added here is confirmed and a confirm dash code. They're both an integer, so that's simple enough to go. Basically, confirmed is either 1 or 0. I'll go over that later when we get to it. And confirmed code is just going to be a random number. So let's get straight to it. Let's go to this is actually just the register page here I've just created. Basically this here is the register code, and what I've done is I've just shrunk it down basically. So where you have your insert into users query, this is basically where I'm at now. I've just sort of taken the rest out so we can just get rid of some of the code that would it's not actually needed for this tutorial. So if I just show you actually real quick of what code I'm actually looking at. Register.php. Okay, so it's basically just all this here. I've just taken out all this, well, these three if statements here, and I've just got this if password is equal to password, as you can see. Well, I actually haven't got that either, so it's basically all the if statements gone, and we're just in this block here basically. So that's where you need to be writing this code in this if statement block here. So where you've got if password is equal to password 1 or similar, then this is where you'll be writing the block, what we're going to do now. But also I found out that you may actually need to move this require up to probably at the top, to be honest, inside that top if statement, just like something like that, but which I have just done there for you in this little example. Alright, so without any more, so the third thing we're going to do is create the confirm code, and that is just going to be a random number generated from the PHP. So that's basically just that. Now we're going to create a query, and this query is equal to MySQL underscore query. In here we're going to have basically the insert the user into the database. So insert into, you will actually have users here now, but because I'm not using a users table, I've just called the table tutorial, but your table will probably be called users. And then the values of what we want to enter. So the first one is the it's the ID, so we leave that blank. Next one was the username. Next was, I believe, the password, so enc underscore password, and then the email, then the confirm code, I think it was, let me just check. Password, email, confirmed, and then confirm code. Okay, so this one has to be 0 because this is what I was talking about. If it's 0, then the user has not confirmed their email, and if it's 1, then the user has confirmed and they're going to be allowed to use the website. So we're going to actually modify the login page just slightly later on. So that needs to be set to 0 in register.php, and then we want the confirm code to be put into there. Okay, now here comes the interesting part, is sending the email confirmation to the user so they can click on the link. So we're going to create a message here. I'm just going to actually put this on a few lines so we know what we're doing. You can actually style this using HTML and other such, but I'm just going to keep this just plain text just to keep this tutorial short. Click the link below to verify your account. Okay, so you don't have to put that, you can put whatever you want. Now this is the important part. This is where you need to put HTTP, it must be HTTP. Or you can probably put an anchor tag in there with, an A tag with an actual link if you want, but you do need this in there somehow. So you need the full domain, including HTTP and www. And then / you need to. I'm going to create an email confirm.php page after this. So what I'm going to do is tutorial, because I'm working in a directory called tutorial. But you'll probably just have your domain.com.co.uk / email confirm.php. Now after the PHP we need a question mark and username equals username and code is equal to that's wrong, username and code is equal to confirm code. Okay, so that will send out a link. Replace this with the user's username that they've just tried to register with and the confirm code that was just generated up here. You can do checks to see if the confirm code actually matches another confirm code in a database, but chances are it being the same are very slim, because the amount of numbers it can choose from, and pretty much every time a user registers, they will 99% will click this link in the email pretty much straight after they register. So chances of it being the same. If you're going to make this for, say, for like a business or something that has, users registering every few minutes, then maybe it's something to think about. But just for the purposes of this tutorial and just to keep things short as possible, I'm just going to not do any checks on this and just leave it like this for now. Okay, so now we need to actually send this to the user. So we use the mail function. The first parameter I need is to. So whoever's going to send it to, and it's not to, it's actually email. The next is the email subject. So I'm just going to put something like able12 confirm email or something or other like that. The next one is the message, which we have just created up there. And the third is any additional headers that need to be put in. So I'm just going to put in from do not reply at able12.com. Just something like that. And that's pretty much it. Just give a little echo out here just to say registration complete. You'll probably have this already, but then you need to put something like please confirm your email address or something that says you need to actually verify your account before you can log in. Just a little message there. Okay, so now if I come back, and as you can see, this table has nothing in it yet, it's just a blank table. If I go and register, say a username and then an email, as you can see, I've not put a re-enter password on here as well. That's something that you'll probably have as well. Okay, so don't think that actually works. Let me just have a check. Alright, so it might work now. The problem was I actually forgot to upload it. Because I normally do things on the local host, so you just save it and didn't upload it. So it should work now. The reason why I'm doing it on a web server as well is because localhost, my local host doesn't have the ability to send emails. I don't have a mail server, so that's the reason why I'm doing it on web server. So this should work now. Registration complete. Please confirm your email address. If we go along to my emails now, as you can see, I've got a do not reply at able12.com. That was the header from the extra headers we put in. The subject was able12 confirm email, what we put in, and once we click on this, we get confirm your email. Click the link below, And if you actually look at the link at the end, you have username with the username that I registered with and a code right there. And if we actually go to the database and refresh this, you can actually see this has gone in. Confirmed is 0, and the confirmed code is this load of numbers, which is what we want. Okay, so let's just get rid of that and that. Okay, so the next thing we're going to actually do is set up this confirm link, because as you know, if we click on this link, where is it? Here, nothing will happen yet. So in email confirm, I've just basically got you don't have to have all this HTML, but you can do if you want, just keep the style of your website. But everything on here is just PHP. So first of all, we need to actually acquire the dbc.php, so the connection to the database. Username equals $_get username, and we can copy this down for the code. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is just create a simple query. So query equals MySQL. Select all from, once again, this for you it will be users, but in my case it's just tutorial, where username is equal to username, so it's getting all the user details from the database where this username was in the URL. So while row is equal to, let's go fetch, put the query in there. Okay, and then we can just say something like db code is equal to confirm dash code. So we're going to get the confirm code that we just entered on register, and then we're going to say if code equals db code. So if the code that was in the URL is the same as the code in the database, then we're going to run this script. Else we're going to just give out a message here saying username and code don't match, or something like that. Just say there's an error, and that what you've put in, or the link you've clicked, is the data in the link is not valid, basically. So now what we're going to do is basically just create two queries that basically just update these values, because if they're on this page now, then they've successfully clicked that link and validated their account, well, email. So set confirmed to 1, so now the user can actually log in, and we're going to set confirm code to 0 because we don't actually need a value in there anymore. Okay, so now if I just remember to upload this, so if I just go onto the database here, as you can see, if I refresh, confirmed is 0 and the confirmed code there is just a load of numbers. So if I click in this link, well, I'm just going to copy and paste it up here, just for now, so we can get rid of this. So as you can see, nothing's actually happened. It has happened, but we've just not give out an error, a message, because I've been stupid enough to forget that there. But if we come into the table, we can actually see that confirmed has changed to 1 and confirmed code has gone back to 0. So what you can probably do there is just give out an echo, a message just to say thank you your email has been confirmed and you may now log in, or something like that. So basically it's just like that. As you can see, username and code don't match because of we've got this. Now if I change code to 0, then it'll probably work somewhat, but yeah. It's not working too good, but oops, do I load Chrome up? It's working, it's just I've messed up a bit. But that's worked. You just didn't have an echo message in there. So once you put that echo message in, you should get that echo message, and the values in the database should update. Okay, now last thing we're going to actually change is the login.php, and this is so that if the user is not confirmed, then the user cannot log in. So what I'm going to do here is actually just delete this record, and we'll register again in a minute just to show you. So in login.php, we have this is just code what I've got from the website, I think. And basically what we need now is under here where you've got these DBs, we need to get confirmed. So DB underscore confirmed is equal to row confirmed. I think it was actually confirmed. Let me just check. Yeah, confirmed. Okay, so we've got that from database. We need to actually make another if statement. So inside here, where you've got this here, where it actually successfully creates the session and logs the user in and directs them to members, what we need to actually do here is create another if statement, and then move this into there. Okay, and then we can just put an else on here just to say, just ignore them error messages at the moment because I'm not putting nothing in that if statement up there. Error. Actually we could just probably copy this up to there and just change this. Your account, put in caps, your account is not activated or something like that. Now in this if, we need if db underscore confirmed is equal to 1. Okay, so if we just upload this should all be good now. So upload that, and let's see, where are we? If I just get rid of this email here because we don't actually need it. So as you can see, there's nothing in the table, and if I come back to register and type in some details again, password 1 will do. Registration is complete, please confirm your email address. I then go to my email address and find I've got an email. Before I click on this, I'm going to try and now log in, and I'll show you what happens. So I've not yet clicked on that link, so I've not verified my account, and if I click login, as you can see, we get your account is not activated, so therefore we cannot log in. As you can see, if I refresh, all this here and confirmed is 0. So now if I get this link here and paste it up in here, that should have worked. I don't know why the echo hasn't come through. I'm pretty sure you'll figure that out. It's just I've probably just not uploaded it, but it'll probably work. Just ignore that echo. Well, you'll figure that echo out. It's probably nothing difficult. And as you can see, confirmed is changed to 1, and we don't need a confirm code anymore. So now if I try and log in once again, we should be able to log in. Okay, there we go, we're actually logged in, and that is how to create an email confirmation system that only allows users to log into your website if they have confirmed their email account. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.